Hallo und herzlich willkommen zur nächsten Folge Let's Play des Stanley Parable. Und los!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Heute werden wir uns mit einem anderen Weg beschäftigen. Und zwar der Weg des Spoiler. Genau diesen gehen wir heute. Und nicht so viel umgucken. Oh, die Wahl der Qual.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, das tun wir. Oh, schöne Bilder, aber immer die gleichen. Wie langweilig. So, was geht ab?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Not cast Effizienz. Get Chris out. Na danke, ihr Schweine. Of the broom closet. Of the broom closet? What? Hire someone to syndicate papers. Papers are to fire paper guy. To fire the... Hire someone to fire the paper guy. Who moved the desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of censored. The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. Nope. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agent, runner reflect. Employee. Welcher waren wir nochmal? Ich glaube 427. Da steht hier Meeting Room. Monday, weekly target at night, adapt. Planning. Oh, and smiley. Dude. Do not alter without considering whiteboard manager. Okay. Steht hier noch was Interessantes? Nein. Doch, hier ist noch ein Whiteboard. Be quaternary post review previous. A lot of %! Yeah, a lot! Throw something in the idea spin. Size of topography, space between the timeline. Work hard! Work hard! Was? Work harder, worker. I don't understand this. What do people want? Things, money, more money, things but with money to buy more things? Graphs? Graphs about things plus money. We have our new product. Okay. The stock market is somewhere here. Colored in segments, stripes. What is hot? Profit. Okay. Anscheinend ein sehr wichtiges Meeting hier. To do! Summarize Common Experience, Shift Global Market Parade. Monetize Free to Play! Free to Play, sehr gut. Was ist das? Pie Cherry. Help I'm Post-it. Ist das in der Mitte? Ist das echt? Sieht echt aus. Okay, steht hier irgendwas dran? The Boss Environment. Alter. Kann er nicht klicken. So winken für eine Konflikt. Okay, komm. Was Interessantes. What are your dreams for the future? Success! Spring break! Hope! A boat! Talk radio! What? Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievable, amazing work all the time, every day, with no experience of promotion or recreation. Don't get fired. How to solve a dispute with a co-worker. Let it ball up inside you. Take out passive aggression of the co-worker. Hey, das ist echt cool hier. Using slides to assure employees that everyone is okay. Das mit den Träumen fand ich am besten. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Yes! We are all unique people on the world. Number of slides on the side. Slides, charts and slides. Okay. Was sind denn Slides? Rate at which chart of the same slide reflect the same information. Ah, hier stehen dieselben Informationen manchmal auf den Rate increase and graphs per slide. Zu viele Grafiken! What? Zu viele Grafiken! The boss operation minute. Was about to fängt jetzt wieder von vorne an. Come on, enttäusch mich nicht. Okay, es fängt wieder von vorne an. Lass uns weitergehen. Broom closet. Wow! Was? What? 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 Ist diese... What? Ist diese Tür tatsächlich aufgegangen gerade? What the fuck? Ich habe geklickt und die Tür ist aufgegangen. Oh, oh fuck. Oh my god.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No. Dieser Raum ist total interessant. Ich möchte hier gerne bleiben.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Ist egal. Der Raum ist toll. Der Ding auf. Ich mag das.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Ja, das ist ein toller Raum. Ich mag den.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Ja, wir haben den Sprecher verwirrt. Haha.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Tja, das sind Entscheidungen, mit denen du nicht rechnen kannst. Ah.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Ja, ich würde jedem meiner Freunde von dem Broom Closet Ending erzählen, ja?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid.
What?
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Hey, wie unfreundlich. Lass das. Scheiß Sprecher.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okay, hier ist Bob und ich
second
spiele weiter.
player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Okay, wenn der Erzähler das sagt, dann hat er wohl recht. So, dann gehe ich mal jetzt weiter. Gucken wir mal, was hier ist.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Also, der kommt mir jetzt nicht so sympathisch vor, deswegen gehe ich mal lieber runter. Aber da ist gar nichts. Aber es ist rot. Rot gefällt mir gut. Ja, ja, rot ist eine schöne Farbe. Wir gehen weiter. Oh, ein
But
Auto.
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe He thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh my
Why
god.
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
What? No!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Okay. I'm not okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What? What's happening?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Ey, cool. War das gerade ein Ending? Well, the Welt has changed. Papers everywhere. What's going on?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Warum liegt hier überall Papier? Okay, seltsam.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Not this time. Nope.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Not this time. Ha, Sprecher, du kannst mich nicht gefangen nehmen. Ich bin mein eigener Herr.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Okay, wenn du das sagst, du hast bestimmt recht.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Okay.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Sieht gut aus. Oh, fuck.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
No. Bis gleich, Leute. Ich bin gleich wieder da. Bis gleich, dann bin ich wieder da, wo ich eben war.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley...
What?
Wait, what?
What?
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's find the story. Let's find the story. Wow, das hat viel gebracht. Let's find the story of Stanley's life. It's so exciting. Let's find the story. Let's find the story of Stanley's life. Do 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 do.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just... Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okay, what the fuck?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, wir starten wohl doch nicht da wieder, wo wir starten wollten. Was ist denn jetzt los?
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Other direction. One direction. Other direction. There's just one direction.
Aha!
What?
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Where?
No, wait.
What?
Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. Machen wir das. What the fuck?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yeah!
Congratulations!
Danke.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Okay,
Oh,
danke.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Hey.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No, not again. Okay, the adventure line.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay, klingt einfach. Kann ich machen. Vielleicht. Die Line, die sagt mir, wo ich lang muss. Die Adventure
You
Line.
see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Okay.
Look, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay, now if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah. Musik. Ey.
Cut the music. Go
Why?
back and look at that fern. Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
No. Ey, schon wieder hier.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No, not again. Wir waren doch endlich da. Okay. Follow the line.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Das ist ja was völlig Neues. Let's go. Yes. Ja. Spaß.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Ich will ein Zombie-Horror-Hack-and-Slay-Spiel mit Crafting.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Der Typ, der das hier gemalt hat, war wahrscheinlich sehr betrunken. Okay, tschüss, Adventure Line, tschüss.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay. The confusion ending. I understand nothing anymore. Wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder, Leute. Tschüss.